Hi, my name is Meryl Fink. I am Alyssa's sister, younger sister. Many of you know Alyssa as the accomplished researcher, professor, and academician that she is today, but I am here to give you a glimpse of Alyssa's early years. Alyssa was born in Long Island Jewish Hospital in Queens, New York, to Leon and Leona Goodman. A year later, I came on the scene, and from then on, made Alyssa's life oh so much more fun. Until Alyssa was 6, we lived in Briarwood, Queens. After that, we moved to Searingtown, Long Island, where we lived until we both went off to college. Alyssa and I attended Herrick's High School on Long Island. Since I was just 1 year younger, I followed Alyssa in most of our classes. I don't think I have to explain to this group just how difficult it was to follow so closely in Alyssa's footsteps. Suffice it to say, I chose a career as a lawyer, mostly because there would not be much math involved. I can verify that Alyssa's interest in astronomy started at a very young age. I still recall going with her and my dad to Odd Lot Trading Company down in the financial district of Manhattan to buy her first telescope. She was probably about 10 or 11, and I remember her getting home and setting up in our backyard that very night. She was so very excited. Some of you may have experienced Alyssa's competitive side. Well, I can tell you that started at an early age as well. When she was around 12, we went to a summer sleepaway camp. For the first summer, Alyssa had a good time. But when she went back for the second year, she wanted to keep honing her tennis game. But all her bunkmates wanted to do was lounge in the sun and do their hair. That was the last summer for Alyssa. I kept it up for 5 summers. You may all think of Alyssa as embracing, as well as inventing, the latest and greatest technological innovations. Just ask her about her car. But I bet you don't know that when Alyssa was working towards her PhD at Harvard, and I was a newly minted corporate lawyer, I left my job for a few days to come to Boston to help finish a paper that Alyssa was working on. You see, she had badly twisted her ankle and had a lot of trouble managing steps. Why should that affect her paper, you may ask? Well, this was back in the good old analog days, and Alyssa needed to cut and paste a number of figures for her paper. The copy machine was on another floor from her office, so I came to bring the paper she needed back and forth to the copy machine. And that is how science was done. Gee, you think I should have had a credit on that paper? I hope you have enjoyed this brief journey through Alyssa's early years. I have many more stories I can share if you ask nicely. Happy birthday, older sister.
That's true for a lot of people here. I mean, it's extra true for me because you're my mom, but I think you've been in that mentor role for so many people here, and I'm so lucky that I've gotten that for so long and I didn't even have to get into grad school to get it. I love you so much, Mom. See you soon. Bye.
Happy birthday, Alyssa. Must be great to have formed into a star.
Alyssa's superpower is assembling great teams to work on projects that seem impossibly hard when first conceived. Part of that superpower is using her infectious energy to convince you to work on something when you almost certainly don't have the time.
Hi Alyssa, I hope you're enjoying seeing the future. I guess from our perspective as graduate students in the dim and distant past, this actually is the future. Congratulations on the part that you've played in shaping it, and I hope I get to see you again very soon.
Hi Alyssa, congratulations on your many years of showing us the structure of interstellar clouds, star formation, and the local Milky Way. I learned a lot from you and look forward to much more. I'm sorry I can't be there now. Hope you have a great meeting. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Alyssa! I know it says I just have only a minute to talk, and I could spend hours recounting all the amazing conversations that we've had over the years, all the great content and things that we've created for Prediction X. But I'll just say happy birthday, and predict you're going to have a great one.
Alyssa's superpower is connecting people. I've learned to listen very closely whenever Alyssa says, "Do you know who you should meet?" When I look back at my career, so many of the most interesting, exciting things I've done have started with Alyssa saying exactly those words. So Alyssa, thank you so much for bringing people together and for being who you are.
Hi Alyssa, I'm standing in front of the Haus der Astronomie, your second home here in Heidelberg. This provides a great opportunity to thank you for the many years of collaboration. It must have been in early summer, maybe 10 years ago, that we were sitting in a small Italian restaurant here in Heidelberg and agreed to have a biannual meeting in the field of star formation. Since then, we visited each other, eyes on Harvard, over here in Heidelberg, and established very fruitful scientific collaborations. It's also a great opportunity to thank you for the many contributions to our field. The study of molecular cores, molecular filaments in the galaxy, you call them bones, and more recently, the 3D structure of the Milky Way. Unfortunately, I have to miss your meeting because I'm organizing an Origins of Life meeting in Heidelberg in the same week, but I'm very sure that the workshop will be both productive but also informative for everybody attending. I wish you wonderful days at the East Coast, and I hope to see you soon again in Heidelberg. Thank you for everything.
Something I have always admired about Alyssa is her ability to make things happen. She has this gift for bringing together different people to make a project, to make an idea into a reality, and then sharing that in a really clear and expressive and inspiring way.
To me, Alyssa has always been a larger-than-life figure, and depending on the size of the screen you're using, I may temporarily be one as well. This is not the only way I have followed Alyssa's example, and in fact, for the first decade of my career, she might have thought I was following her around. When Alyssa was a graduate student at Harvard, I was an undergraduate at Harvard. When Alyssa was a postdoc at Berkeley, I was a graduate student at Berkeley. When Alyssa was a professor back at Harvard, I was a postdoc at Harvard. I finally broke free in terms of my CV in 1996, but it has remained a constant pleasure and source of stimulation to meet and catch up with Alyssa on the latest scientific issues as well as personally since that time. Theory and observation are a dance, sometimes with one partner leading, sometimes the other, and I've always been a huge fan of Alyssa's fancy footwork. Well, unfortunately, I can't be there in person for this wonderful event. I am delighted to send my best wishes and to share here on the screen what I think is the oldest movie of a simulation I have on my hard drive, so this should bring us all back. I'll also add that while I didn't predict all of the specifics of this festschrift, I definitely knew it was coming, and that a collective toast to Alyssa would certainly be in order. So congratulations, Alyssa, and very best wishes.
Happy birthday, Alyssa. In Jewish tradition, it is customary to wish a person on a birthday, may you live until 120 years, but which in your case means that you are just in the middle of your life. But given your joy and curiosity, we very much wish you to live an order of magnitude longer. And we love you the way you are. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Many years ago, when the CFA logo still looked like this, Alyssa spent about an hour with me in my office teaching me how to make beautiful magnetic field rice grains in my keynote presentations. And since then, now we're 7 years later, and I'm learning about Altair and bokeh and best plotting principles and hearing about Edward Tufte. Alyssa taught me all that years ago. Moral of the story? Alyssa's ahead of her time. Listen to Alyssa.
Dear Alyssa, we've collaborated since the late 1990s when our girls were very small, but you nevertheless served on the AAS Publications Board. This was soon after our journals were some of the first to go online. Somewhat more recently, you spent a whole year on a presidentially appointed Journals Futures Task Force, pushing the proverbial envelopes to pave the way for major editorial restructuring and other innovations in 2015. It's been fun for me to help out in small ways with the Worldwide Telescope and learn so much from you along the way. Your generosity and boundless imagination have meant a lot to me over the years. I'm truly sorry to miss your conference, but look forward to the many insights that will no doubt come out of it. Many thanks and kudos to you, my friend.
Happy birthday, Alyssa, and congratulations on an awesome career. I wish I could be there to celebrate with you all in person, but I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful time.
Hi, Alyssa. Happy birthday from this iconic place in Barcelona. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for all your support through the years. And since we are celebrating your scientific career, let me say that one of the brightest moments of your scientific career was certainly the day when you thought of telling Amanda that I was smart enough for her to take me seriously. Maybe that didn't give you many citations, apart from this one, but it gave me two wonderful children, hence the Holy Family theme in the background. So, thank you again, and have a happy birthday from both me and Amanda, and I hope to see you in person soon and do some science together again. Bye-bye.
Hi, Alyssa. You were my first manager in a professional capacity about 15 years ago. I feel very fortunate to have learned so much from you, and that experience continues to positively impact my life every single day. The top three things that come to my mind are your unlimited curiosity, your ability to convey complex subjects with such ease, and your passion for visualizing data in the most effective way possible. It's too bad that I am unable to join you during this special celebration, so let me wish you from the Netherlands a very happy 60th birthday.
Hey Alyssa, we're really sorry we can't be with you for your special event. We would have loved to have been there, but as you can see, we're kind of busy on the other side of the world. We've got plenty of things to do as Tara's starting her African leg of the mission microbiomes. Lots of love from Cape Town, You've been a great collaborator while we're at Radcliffe. We miss you very much and we look forward to the next time.
Yes, Alyssa, I miss you a lot. You were a great fellow and I regret that we cannot be there, and I wish you all the best for today, your wonderful conference, and I hope to see you soon. Ciao.
Bye. Enjoy the stars.
Alyssa is proof that you can be brilliant and always pushing the envelope, always challenging yourself and others, and yet you can be a generous person, a compassionate person, someone who really cares about the people around them, and you can do those two things successfully. I'm really quite inspired by watching you lead by example, even if you like to say that you don't want to be at the front of everything. And you teach me a lot about how to be a thoughtful academic and scientist in person. I wish I could be there in person to congratulate you on this milestone, and I can't wait to see all the new cool ideas that you have for the future. Happy birthday.
I have known and admired Alyssa for more than 40 years. I have watched her daughter from birth through graduation of college and now a bit beyond. I have enjoyed enormously the wonderful parties that I've attended at her house. I have watched Alyssa's successes pile up nonstop. One was her recent discovery with students and colleagues of the Radcliffe Wave. I look forward to observing more of her triumphs, and I am sure there will be many such.
Alyssa, I'm so sorry that I can't be there with you in person, but I wanted to say how much I've admired you over the years. From the very first day I met you in Building D at Harvard till today. Your combination of enthusiasm, generosity, and your willingness to think and step out of the box are traits that should be emulated broadly. My warmest wishes to you, and from the rainy Pacific Northwest, I offer a huge hug, and again, congratulations on your 60th and many, 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 many more.
Alyssa's been an extremely kind, thoughtful, and generous mentor to me for over a decade. At key moments and decision points in my career, I've turned to Alyssa for advice and guidance. Not only did she prompt me with important questions, but she provided external validation that I really needed of the non-academic route I was choosing, and celebrated that with me. In my role as VP of Science Engagement at the Adler Planetarium in Chicago, I strive to do the same for others. Part of Alyssa's legacy is through all of us who are paying it forward. I've also been deeply influenced by Alyssa's eye towards innovation and thinking outside the box. The Adler and museums in general are a rich medium through which to do cool and interesting things at the intersection of learning, technology, visualization, online engagement, and space. Many, many well wishes to you, Alyssa, and to the continued reverberation of your impact across people, spheres, and spaces.
Hi, everybody. I want to express my regrets that I can't be there to celebrate Alyssa. Many years ago, when I arrived at the CFA, I was this young, eager scientist doing this weird thing called chemistry, but I really wanted to do was use molecules and chemistry to do star formation. And at that time, there was this great, vibrant atmosphere, some young people and some not so young people, and of course, one of those was the younger Alyssa Goodman. And here was this colleague who was on the path that was showing me the way to go, and it really, really helped me. The word is inspiration. So, Alyssa, I will always, always be grateful for your inspiration. Thank you, and best wishes to you and to everyone from the bottom of my heart. Take care.
Hey, Alyssa, congratulations. Happy birthday. I wish I could be there with you. It's been nearly 40 years since we first met in graduate school, and it's been a pleasure being your colleague, your friend, and watching all the wonderful things you do. You've even convinced me that under very special circumstances, visualizations can be valuable. Happy birthday.
Space, the final frontier. Here's to the voyages of Alyssa Goodman, her continuing mission to explore new worlds, to seek out new understandings of the universe and new educational horizons, to boldly lead others where no one has gone before. Happy birthday, Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa. I'm really sorry I couldn't be at your special conference. I was going to send you a message in this little vial in the way that the Harvard College Observatory would have sent messages by mail. This one was sent from the Astronomical Observatory of Harvard College, and for 3 cents, it went to the Solar Observatory of Pasadena. It probably was sent by this fellow here, Edward C. Pickering, the director. Maybe from this rotating desk, but that's right behind me here, that you can see really still rotates. I thought about sending a message like that, or I could have gone all hippie on you and sent a message in the style of Harlow Shapley and this Flower Child style from 1967. But it said, here I am on Modern Technology and wishing you all the best. I love working on the prediction project with you and hope we will work on many more projects together in the future. Have a great time at your conference. You deserve to be celebrated, and you're one of the nicest and best people I know. So have fun. Talk to you soon.
Hi, Alyssa. I want to wish you a very happy birthday. I'm sorry that I will not be able to join you at the conference that is being organized for you. So I remember long ago when you were a postdoc at Berkeley, and I really enjoyed interacting with you then, and have been very impressed as your career has blossomed. So recently, of course, you have just made 2 amazing discoveries. So as far as the bones of the Milky Way, I have no idea where they come from or what they are. As for your more recent work on the local bubble, that I understand a little bit, but there are a lot of mysteries about it, and I can see that you're on the way to making even more discoveries. So most recently, you've joined the Committee on Astronomy and Astrophysics, and I look forward to working with you on that committee over the next year, and hopefully we can reconnect socially as well. So again, I wish you a very happy birthday and good luck for your future. Goodbye.
Hello, Alyssa. Hello, everyone. Unfortunately, I cannot come to the meeting, so I was asked to send a little video message instead. So here's my video message of one of the most remarkable meetings I had with Alyssa over the years. And it happened many years ago when I think it was just before Christmas, maybe in one of these Heidelberg-Harvard meetings that we had over the years, when I was sent a specific item by one of the funding agencies a few weeks ago. So I'll show you the item. Let's see whether I can do that. So here is the item. And I was first puzzled what this might be, but with the help of my kids who went to school at that time, we figured it out quickly. And so then ever since it served as a test for guests, how well they can, recognize shapes and how well they are doing with guessing certain items. So the only one who actually managed to figure out what this actually is with 3 attempts was Alyssa Goodman. So you may ask her. And since then, I'm deeply impressed by Alyssa's scientific rigorosity and by her strong sense to recognize patterns and make connections. So happy birthday, Alyssa. Many greetings from Heidelberg in Baden-Württemberg.
Hi, Alyssa. I truly regret that circumstances dictate that I'm not able to join you and your many friends and colleagues to celebrate your scholarly achievements and contributions to astronomy. I nonetheless extend my congratulations to you on this very special occasion. It doesn't seem that long ago that as a freshly minted PhD, you won the first place poster prize at the Crete 1 Star Formation Conference back in 1990. Since that time, you have been one of the visionary leaders in the field of star formation. At the turn of this century, you organized a complete survey because you recognize the importance of compiling complete and comprehensive databases for molecular clouds and then making them available to the rest of the research community. More recently, you wisely foresaw the critical need to develop tools to mine and visualize large data sets. And you led the development of the powerful GLUE software library, which I'm embarrassed to say I still need to learn, and hopefully that'll happen with your help sometime in the near future. You have mentored many graduate students and postdocs and who have made and are still making important contributions to the field. But perhaps the most impressive thing is that despite being 60 years young, your career is not even reached its pinnacle. Your contributions and impact on astronomy are still in the accelerating growth phase. So, I can't wait for your 70th birthday celebration to see what new and wonderful things you will accomplish by then in this next phase of your career. So let me extend my best wishes for a stimulating and enjoyable conference in New Hampshire.
Hey, Alyssa. I'm so sorry I can't be there this week to help you celebrate your wonderful career. I have to say we've come a long way since that fateful stormy night out on Kitt Peak, where we had to battle frogs and cows to get to the telescope to take our polarization data. Little did I know that night and that observing run was the start of a long, adventurous, and a beautiful friendship. You and I have been through a lot, both professionally and personally over the years, and I'm really grateful that I've had you as a valued colleague and, more importantly, as a friend through this time. I'm so very happy for you and all you've accomplished. And I want to give you my heartfelt congratulations, and I hope you enjoy your celebration.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday